Today is it July 25, 2026, and as I got a visit, clearly a visit of aliens. It was not unclear. It was really clear there how they look like, and but he had not his had front to me. I saw it on the side, his head, but I saw it was this. It was a thick, big head that not look like it should be on that slim body, because he had nothing. It was a skeleton, and that what I was thinking about it's where do he store food? But those aliens are not like us, that we need to have food to build up our bodies. We can't live without any food or water. But they seems like they can do that. It's different aliens, and I have talking about that those what they call Nordic. It's not grey, because that's or what people say should be very tall, but these aliens that is in my home and have helped me many times in my life, they are not very tall. They are tall, but not very tall. They are not over 2 meters. They are just under there, both men and women. And I have not understood this, that they are talking in telepathy, because I know that because I have not seen them move their mouth, and I should have noticed that they move their mouth, but they have not moved their mouth, so they are speaking to me in telepathy, and that was very much in 1978 when they start to visit my home, and they started to make me could sit in the air. They trained me that I didn't need to have my legs. I could float in the air without anything. That's how they showing me, and that seems right, because now when I have this podcast, they have been here and told me that they don't need any vehicle. They can move to our planets. From their planets, it doesn't matter how far it is in what we see it here on Earth. because they can move immediately from one place to another, they told me. And now when I have this podcast where they can talk to us, and they are saying that we only think about a place, and then we be transported to that place without any vehicle. We are teleport. It will go so fast. And that vehicle that I have seen, and many have seen it, that is their transportation of other things inside the spaceship. And it can be, like, I have been into a spaceship, and there were people there. So they have to have a vehicle when they should go together in one group, and they have this kind of spaceship where they take up people or animals in it. So that's a vehicle they need to have. But if they need to go one by one, and of course they meet each other on, for example, this planet, but they can go one and one to this planet. And so they have shown me a spaceship inside a spaceship, and it was stainless steel. It looked like that for me. I don't know so much metallic things, but it was that inside the spaceship. And then it was no gears. It was not tools to drive the spaceship. It was 1978. I was up in the spaceship, and in that time, we here on Earth, we had very much on our television and our radio, and everything should be so much things on it. It was much gears on the radio and television. We should press button here and there on them. But I was a little confused that it didn't exist any buttons or something to pull out any boxes or nothing. It was so clean inside it, and still it could fly in the air. And in the end, I come to that pipe in the center of the spaceship where I was going back home. I don't know how I come back home, but I remember that I press my hand on it was like a hand on the side of the elevator, and when I lay the hand on that hand, I come back home in the pipe. It was transparent pipe, and I come back to my home. So I know how it looked like, but but it can have changed now, because it was 1978 I was inside a spaceship. But this is so hard for us to think about and think like, because we think out from the earthly life. But if we should understand the aliens, we need to think from their perspective, how they know things, and not what we know here on Earth, because we are a generation, many generation behind them. We are still in the cave, not knowing most nothing, and the historic, we can see that there have been more intelligent people here on Earth. So it's have not going from what they say, an ape, a monkey, and to be a human. It's not true, because the aliens have been here on Earth many times, in many generations, in many lives on Earth. We are not the first life on Earth. There is more generations and more intelligent people have been here before. I was hoping that the aliens that I have in my home should come and talk today, and I feel they are on their way to come forward and talk. I feel it, and it is this that to understand, it's not only to understand technical things. It's thinking about. It's hard to know things we don't know, but we should not erase it when it's come into our brain, into our mind, that this is impossible because we see it from Earth and not from out of space, things from the universe. And it is about 15, 20 years since they were talking about this. The military should have these clothes on that they could hide, even if they are standing close to us. We should not see them, because they have tried to find out a fiber that make us being unseen. But that is what I know about the spaceship, that they have one side that are no reflect any lights and color. We can't see them, but they are still there, and they have shown me that I don't know what he stopped me again. And I'm going to forget what I should say, because when they are coming, they take the electricity, they take my energy from me. When they come in closer here, now they have started to take energy from me, and I instead of the energy they take from me now, do I get the telepathy so I can hear what they are saying. It be like a communication between this energy and that they are here. And it is it's showing me something very red, almost black, but red. This alien that is here. He's dark, he's black, but he have gloves on his hands. And I think it's not a protection things, it's that they hide things from for me that they have on their bodies. And but he have those red gloves on him, and just now he is only black. So what I was telling you before it started to be this energy stealing, that this fiber that you can't see them, but they are there, and you have felt it many times that there is something in the room, but you can't tell what it is because you don't see it. As a human, we need to have both sight and hearing for to get the message from them. There is, you say, blind people that hear, and they know they are there with them, but they don't see them, but they can hear anyway. But that is because you're talking about blind people, but they are not blind, all blind people. It's a different stage of seeing or observe that they can be. It's very, very rare that a person is totally blind. So they have this seeing enough so they can see the movement in the air at least. And so it is what he is telling me, that they people have the sight and hearing. And now is someone else that I used to have mostly I have this one that is going into my body. And he did it, this one, when he came. That's why I really didn't see him, because he was going fast into my body to talk. And it is, I have had aliens with me from the start when I come to the earth. I already had 6 life, and this was the 7 and the end of my life here on earth. So when I going back to the afterlife, I will not come back anymore. And I understand now this hypnosis I was in 2018. And I wanted to see if I had a family in afterlife. So that woman that I call the mother of everything, she accepted, and she told me to open a door and go in there and look what I find. And I talked to her about my loneliness, that I must have something waiting for me, because I don't have anything here on earth. I told her. And I opened the door, and there on the hill there was one very tall person, alien, and a very tall one. And then it was like small kids around him. But today am I more into that she's showing me aliens, but aliens family to me. So the one that was very, very tall, he maybe was what they call the grey, that is very tall people. And those other, it could be this, that am 1 meter and 200 millimeters, like that tall. It could be them, because I didn't see how they look like. I only saw a grey body to it, but not details. I didn't see anything. And then the hypnosist, he asked me if I knew who they were. And I told him that I don't know who they are, because I have not met them yet. It's in my future I'm going to see them. And I have been told the future, and that is when I asked God in year 2000 what the alien UFO was. And God was telling me that it's the people of the future. He said that. And that's what I saw in the hypnosis, that the people of the future were standing and waiting for me in that room. That's what I saw, but I didn't understood what it was. But today I know I'm not going to find a man anymore, because I don't want to have any man man in my life anymore, because he can never be like men in the future should be to a woman, that they are equals, and the man should not have any be over her. They should work together. But it is in afterlife, we don't go married because we don't need to marry. It's here on earth we need to marry because the church are saying that, because we want to have children here on earth. But in the afterlife, we have no need of children in the afterlife, because that belongs to earth. It doesn't belong to higher standard, higher intelligent people to have any children, because there is children all over the universe. They don't need to do it. They need to help all planets in the universe, instead to be a mother and a father of children. That is ended when we are coming back to afterlife. And I have told you that sometimes I have been wake up, not anymore now, but for some years ago, about 15 years ago, I wake up in the night, and then I felt that I should put on the television. And every time I put on the television, I had many channels on the television, but every time I open up the television, there was a program that belonged to the aliens. So they wake me up and make me watch programs that they wanted me to learn from. And one of the program was that it was science, and they were saying that it's the science was saying that all this noise that have been here on earth, it will come back. It's going out in the universe until there is something that make them bombs back again, so that they return to earth again. It was saying this. It can take many generations before it's coming back. And there is program about it, that the science are listen at sounds in the universe. But those that are talking about this, they don't really understand what the science are doing. They are thinking it's only sound from other planets. But the science are waiting for those sound from Earth that have going out in the universe. It's not silence our planet. It have sending out much. from here. And they are not listen only that some message from another planet. They are listen to when the sound from the earth are coming back to us. That's what they are listening at. So they listen at two things, at least, what I know now. But I learned from that program that everything is coming back. The universe, it's maybe everlasting. We can't come to the end of the universe, because it's like God. The universe is here and now, and they are not going away. They are here and now to stay. But there is those solar systems, and so millions solar systems, and they are not they are not still. They are growing. They are developed, and they are coming to the same conclusion that there must be more life in the universe than our planet. So they started to search for planets that live, that have this. But it is this planet, the Earth, they have find our planet is not developed like theirs. We have not come so far. We are coming to the moon with people, but we have not reached planets in the universe with people. We have only machine that sending back picture and sound to the earth. But people have not been far away. We are very undeveloped. And they knew that. They know I have told you about this, what Jesus said to his disciple, that I could tell you more, but you can't understand it. He said you couldn't bear it, but you can't understand it. And that's what the aliens are saying to me, that it's people don't understand us, and they don't understand what we're talking about, and they are like those wild people here on Earth, for example in Australia, on some islands and other islands, that they have no radio, they have no communication, they have nothing. We are like them in what aliens are seeing us, because what are we going to do if they are coming and show up only out in the park and people are going to take weapon, they are going to take rocks, they are going to try to kill them. they are not going to listen at them. Oh, we are coming in peace, they are saying, aliens. But people here on Earth, they are going to kill them because they are frightened. They don't want to cooperate with them. They see him as they're going to eat us up like that. So how can they communicate with us when they meet these killing people, hateful people? No, nothing sign of that they are going to come and be friendly to these aliens that are coming. Yeah, there is more people that want to kill them than what it is people that welcome them to Earth. You know that. You have read about it. It's coming with all the military equipment they can to destroy them. And where is the message then? When the military is standing there with all the weapons and want to kill them? Or only take them away and try to find something to quiet them. So it's very risky. I'm talking about the risk I take to talk about that the aliens are here in my home. It can come people that will want to kill me. They think I belong to what they have called me sometimes, that I am a demon. And then they kill me also. But I'm not scared about it. I must work for the good, even if it's dangerous for me. You know that I have been very close to be killed many times in my life. But I see it that I don't exist. I have never lived if I should stop, if I should not take their message and give it out to the world. And I hope there is serious people, really serious people, that want to be friends with them and know their part of the universe and how they can, because they have been here on Earth for many generations. They maybe was here from the start when it's become people here, like Adam and Eve, we call them so, the first people here on Earth. They were maybe here before they come. So they have been here, but we have not. People could have not seen them, but they showing up for me from the beginning, because they were with me. I have told you that I was in God's throne room. I was with these people with white clothes, and I look at the earth from heaven, and I saw it was terrible. It was very bad, the earth. And I say to God that I want to come back, have one life more on earth, because I think I can make it better and help people on earth. I say to God, and God granted me to live one more life, but he was sending me together with aliens, so they have been with me from the start. My 7th life here on earth. They have been with me, or else I have not sitting here and do this recording, because I could have been killed many times. So in that way, I need to think like that, that they are going to help me if there are coming people that want to kill me, because that have happened before, and they have helped me. Maybe not stop the killing, but they take me from Earth to for an escape. So this is, I wanted to do an episode to tell you this. The most what I wanted to tell you about is this. It's disturbing because they are here and taking energy from me, but it is this: we should not think out from our perspective, our knowledge about what we know about our planet, because their planet can be so total different, but they are still here to help us. But we need to understand them, or else it will be that we are going to kill them. And they know that. They are hovering over this planet to see if they can find people that am serious, interested to have a conversation with them, discuss things from the universe perspective, because in the center of the universe is what decide what will be in the future for our planet. That's what they have told me, and they have shown me this like a golden castle hovering in the universe, holding an eye on all planets there is, knowing what's going on. And it's talking. He have talking now. That's he is talking here, the one that is on me. So it's that's why they need this afterlife people. They need not only to make to hold people in a space, because my mother come and told me about that. She was one of those small gods and holding in one city and check out what's going on. And my mother is only one of many that are checking out what's going on. And God himself, he is only like a wall, checking out what he gets from his helper all over the universe. And he tell his small gods what they should do. My mother say she was one of God's small gods that's helping in to see what's going on here on earth. So we have many eyes on us, but we don't know that. But they have told me this. And so it is not a religion, I tell you. It's not a religion. When I talk about God, I talk about the most high. The most high is, of course, the mother of everything that have created God one at a time. But they are not moving around. They receive and they sending out, but they don't act on their own. That's what they have teach me about. I maybe are going to talk about this more. It's very much to learn. And I sure could teach you more if there was people that could ask me questions. But you don't know, do it. You don't communicate with me. You have had this podcast in 6 years, and I have got twice a mail from people that have listened in 6 years and 1,000 episodes. And you don't communicate with me. So how can you communicate with aliens then? If you don't communicate with me, the communication can maybe are going to be that I have a gun in my forehead. Someone want to kill me. That's the communication. And that's what the aliens know about. And they are waiting together with me what's going to happen. And they have told me that we are on our way to get this, what they told the 7 years tribulation. And we are on the 7 years tribulation now. So it's a war in many places here on earth. Not only war when it comes to weapon, it's war in making decision, war to sell and buy these things. We are in a very critical moment just now here on earth, here on this planet. And we are waiting to make a good decision or a bad decision. what will be now when the end of this year. It's soon, we are soon there. It's only 3-4 months until we start to see everything that destroying of our planet, maybe. You will see. So thank you for listening. I had about 3,400 listeners the last episode, and I have very much from Japan. I know one word in Japanese. My cousin was married to a Japanese, a geisha he was married to. And she'll teach me the word champari, because in that time I was drinking alcoholic, and we were drinking, she and I. And she said that to me. That's what people say, cheers or skål, like that. No, I don't. I think I know very much of that word in many languages. So thank you, Japan. It's very nice to see that you are interested in what I'm talking about. And I hope you understand and learn from what you hear. Thank you.